we just happen to be in that time in history. And whether we like it or not, we're here.
Hey, it's James, and these are the last 20 days. That is thunder outside. Actually, right now, I guess we've got a thunderstorm rolling in today on May 7th. Now only 14 days left. 14 days. I tried listening to a couple of the episodes of Open Forum with Harold Camping. However, due to the way it has to load through my iTunes, being there something went wrong and a new episode opened right when it was at a great part when this guy was on the phone with Harold Camping saying, blah, 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 why can you say this about May 21st? It opens to a new episode, and every time I start an episode of his through iTunes, it has to start at the beginning. I can't scroll through it. I was 17 minutes in when that happened, so divine intervention, I don't know. So we've been wondering exactly what was going to happen on May 21st. Listen to this clip by Kevin Brown on NPR Radio.
Starting in the Pacific Rim, at around the 6 p.m. local time hour in each time zone, there will be a great earthquake, such as was never in the history of the earth.
The true Christian believers, he hopes he's one of them, will be raptured. They'll fly upward to heaven. As for the rest,
it's just a horror of horror stories, and on top of all that, there's no more salvation at that point. And then the Bible says it will be 153 days later, the entire universe and planet Earth will be destroyed forever.
But May 21 believers are unfazed.
I've crunched the numbers, and it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. That is the consensus at this point. They are 100% certain. People are giving up everything they have. They don't care. They're going to spend their life savings, quit their jobs, completely spend themselves broke for these next now 14 days. Listen to what they have to say.
Knowing the date of the end of the world changes all your future plans.
Adrienne Martinez thought she'd go to medical school until she began tuning into family radio. She and her husband Joel lived and worked in New York. But a year ago, they decided they wanted to spend their remaining time on Earth with their infant daughter.
My mentality was, why are we going to work for more money? It just seemed kind of greedy to me and unnecessary.
God just made it possible. He opened doors that He allowed us to quit our jobs, and we just moved, and here we are.
In Orlando, in a rented house, passing out tracts and reading the Bible. Their daughter is 2, and their second child is due in June. Joel says they're spending the last of their savings. They don't see a need for one more dollar.
You know, you think about retirement and stuff like that, but what's the point of just having some money just sitting there?
Yeah, we budgeted everything in a way that on May 21, we won't have anything left.
Nothing except for the fervent hope that all of them will be raptured.
I no longer think about 401ks and retirement. I'm not stressed about losing my job, which a lot of other people are in this economy. I'm just a lot less stressed, and in a way, I'm more carefree.
He's tried to warn his friends and family. They think he's crazy, and that saddens him.
Oh, it's very hard. I worry about friends and family and loved ones. But I guess more recently, I'm just really looking forward to it.
So in now 14 days, how many people will be without jobs, without money, without homes, without anything, and look to Harold Camping and say, why did you make us do this? Why did you put us through this? Because it was his crazy idea that now has everyone running around thinking that May 21st is the end of everything. Well, the beginning of the end of everything. Of course, we still have October 21st to look forward to, and the Antichrist. We still don't know who that is yet. But something else we need to be doing in these last 14 days now is watch a movie, or a few movies, that you've always wanted to see and everyone else has seen, but you just never got around to seeing. Classic movies. Dirty Dancing is tonight's selection. The list is going to move on to The Breakfast Club. No, I've actually never seen it. Pulp Fiction. Yes, I know a classic, and I still haven't seen it. As well as, perhaps, Casablanca. Very good classic. So if you have any other ideas of movies that I could be watching, or questions, suggestions, shoot me an email. It's only 14 days left now. Another bit I wanted to cover, with the research that I've been doing, looking at various news programs and postings online is exactly what people are saying about this date, about what's going to happen to people who don't believe in this. Well, that was the attitude of everyone during Noah's time, and that's why they're saying that, oh, being as somebody now is once again saying it's the end of the world, we really do need to pay attention because it's happened before. More than once, more than probably 100 times now, and nobody believed them. But it's a matter now of figuring out, is this guy for real, or is this May 21st, 2011 thing just a crock of shit like we all know it is? And he's saying, what was the attitude of everyone else? They scoffed and they died. So scoffers, don't bother me. Okay then, Harold Camping, I'm not going to bother you now. But on May 22nd, when you're still around, on July 19th, when you're having your 90th birthday, I will be bothering you. You can guarantee it.